G'day everyone, Daniel Anderson here. Welcome to this episode where we're going to take a look at Outlook Online. Now, this came about from a conversation that started on Twitter from Michael Pizarek, and also where he mentioned that Matt Wade and how good the Outlook Online version is over and above the Outlook desktop client. Now, I guess like many others, I've always taken the view or assumed that the client itself is better, and without much backing or without really testing out for a long period of time Outlook Online. So what I've decided to do is jump on the Outlook Online bandwagon and test this out for a week, and we'll see how we go. Now, there's a lot of people that were inside that conversation on Twitter. I'll link to it after the episode in the comments as well. But Sebastian Levert, Joanne Klein, Daniel Glenn, Matt Wade as well. So a number of people have chimed in there and have mentioned that they actually use and prefer that over the Outlook desktop client. So I thought I'd give it a go and see what all the fuss is about. And one of the things that Daniel Glenn actually pointed out in the conversation was around how much fun it is to pin emails. Now, I didn't even know this existed, to be honest, because I haven't really used it, but it turns out that you can pin emails to the top of your email thread, your inbox. Okay, so not only is it fun, as Daniel points out, but it's also extremely practical, and also you've got the flagging capability there, and I've been using it today, and I must say that I find it a lot better than flagging an email. All right, so let's just have a look at that little feature. I'm going to continue these little videos and these little tips on Outlook Online over the coming week. So follow along, and there'll be a lot of different types of things that I'll post up. So let's take a look at pinning. So let's say we've got a number of emails that we need to come back to at a later stage. All right, so you can see here I'm in Outlook Online. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is not use the like in a browser tab, but I'm going to add. I'm going to click this plus button that you may see when you open up Outlook Online. And what this is going to do, because Outlook acts as a progressive web app, so what we can do is basically install the Outlook app. So let's now install that, and you can see now that I'm in its own browser, or its own application, I guess you can say. And what we can do here is select an email, and we've got this pin button. So when I go to pin these, you can see that they appear at the top of my my inbox, and we can just pin important emails that we need to come back to at a later stage. Great functionality. Yes, it is fun, Daniel, and but not only that, it is very practical, and from a productivity side, saves you a lot of time, because I tend to find myself flagging emails and coming back to them later. Now what I can do is pin them, and they'll always stay at the top of my inbox. Great bit of functionality. So follow along. I'm going to be using it for the next week. Let's see how we go. There'll be a lot of other tips that are coming along as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.